You know what we're here for. We're gonna talk about some fragrances. Some really inexpensive fragrances that I really can't express enough that you guys need to get. So if you want to know what those fragrances are, meet me on the other side of this intro and we're gonna get right into it. I will see you in just a second. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trey Sense, and listen, I got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel, but of course, before I get into this video, I need you to do me a favor. Like it, share it, sub it, bell it, in that order. Like the video, then share the video, then sub to the channel if you haven't already, then hit the icon bell so every time I upload a video, you'll be one of the first to be notified, and you can come by here and kick it with me. So, none of these fragrances are going to be new to you, well, except for one. None of these fragrances are new to the channel, except for one is fairly new. The rest of them you have heard me talk about. Just giving you a little disclaimer, so if you don't want to watch, now's the time for you to check out. But if you decided to stay, I appreciate it. So let's get right into it. These fragrances, in my opinion, are some of the best smelling fragrances that I have in my collection. Most of them were found at a rack store, with the exception of two. But nonetheless, they all smell good, to my point. And to the one that is the newest to my collection, the one that I am most excited about, and I just picked this up the other day. It is from the house of Realm, and it is Inner Realm. Okay. First impressions are hard, and I don't know, maybe I'm smelling too many fragrances at one time on first impressions or what. Spending time with this fragrance right here over the last couple of days, spraying it on, letting it chill on my skin. You see the smile. Listen to me now. Believe me later on. This fragrance, Inner Realm, I've only seen it in the rack store once. I picked it up. If you see this, get it. Get it. This is worth ordering. Okay. Now that it's on my skin and it's dried down and it's doing what it's supposed to do, when you first smell it, you get this freshness. And you think, okay, it's gonna be a freshie. Nice little grab and go scent. After this bad boy has sit on your skin for just a minute, I'm going to tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of YSL L'Homme, YSL La Nuit de L'Homme, YSL Haute, and YSL L'Homme. Isn't it? Yeah, that's the name of it. All rolled into one. I mean, it has a very strong similarity to the YSL L'Homme line. If I had to pick one, it kind of wants to act more like Haute, but then it kind of goes L'Homme. I mean, it's I can't explain it. And this was a $14 fragrance, and this is a 100 ml bottle. 100 ml of YSL Haute or YSL L'Homme. What would it cost you nowadays? 100 plus, $15. And you know, none of those fragrances are strong projectors, are strong performers. So this falls right in line. This is the reason, and fragrances like this, really fragrances like all of these, are part of the reason why I am such a frag head and such an advocate for doing your homework, going to the rack stores, making purchases, picking up stuff so I can say, hey, this is one you need to get. And if I can get 10 or 11 or 12 of the 2,000 subs that I got to save that YSL money and pick this up, then I feel like I've done my job. And I feel like that's part of the reason why you tune into this channel. Absolutely love this fragrance. I mean, this fragrance smells so good. If they had 3 or 4 of them, I promise you, I would be on my way back to Jasper right now to pick up the rest of them, to pass out to Manny, JP, Cheap, Sam, you know, whoever else wanted one. If they had 4, I would pick up 4. They smell that good. At $15, I mean, you just can't go wrong with this. I can't really pinpoint which of the L'Homme that it smells more like. I don't know if it's the Ultime, the La Nuit de L'Homme, the Eau Electrique, or the new Blue Electrique, but it's just got that similarity to it. If you have it, please comment and let me know your thoughts on it. If you've thought about that, just a little bit similar to Guess Blue Seductive or Seductive Blue, whichever way that goes to. A little bit similar, but this is better than that. I mean, I'm almost at a loss for words. And again, fragrances like this along my fragrance journey is part of the reason why I'm such a frag head and why I pick up fragrances just off the whim, and why I get out and go so much, because if you don't, you miss out on things like this. And it's hard to find a review on it. I saw 2. I think it was Christian O from Best Brand Perfumes. He mentioned it briefly in one of his cheapy videos, and then there was a guy, he wasn't speaking English, so I mean, I don't know whether he liked the fragrance or not. But for the $15, and I think it's a little bit cheaper online, for the $15, the only thing I don't like about this fragrance is this plastic cap. I really think they could have did a little bit better with this. But $15, I can throw this cap away and not care. One of the better fragrances that I picked up at a rack store, for that price anyway. I mean, it's just, I can't express it enough. For that price point, I legitimately give that fragrance a 10 out of 10. And again, that's based on the price and the performance and the scent profile and all of that. I just don't know what more you could ask for out of a $15 fragrance. I mean, I'm legit smelling like YSL up in here on a budget. This next one is another one that I got off the clearance rack. And that $15 for that 100 ml is not a sale price. That is a regular price. If you catch that in a bargain bin, it may be as low as $6 or $7. You're gonna have a hard time beating that scent profile for that price. This next one is another one that I picked up at Burke's Outlet, except it was maybe around this time last year. Yeah. Yes, it was definitely around this time last year. Clearance rack, Burke's Outlet in Corinth, Mississippi. And I've talked about this fragrance a few times. I actually love everything about this fragrance. And this is another one. If I ever see a couple of bottles on clearance, I will pick up for the guys and ship it to them. It is Christian Ronaldo's Legacy. And I love everything about this bottle. I shipped my bottle of Date for Men by Jeremy Fragrance to my boy JP, because JP's been so good to me. I mean, he really has just been a true blessing. I mean, we just keep touch with each other, just check on each other, even not fragrance related. We just talk, you know. And he sent me so much. The reason I'm saying that is, if Jeremy Fragrance had put his cologne into this bottle, I would not have gotten rid of that bottle. And I know that may sound crazy or cheesy, but I just was like, I just can't do it. I mean, this bottle is ridiculous for a $200 fragrance. The bottle, the cap, everything. Now, this one is the complete opposite. This is a $10 fragrance. That cap is solid. Where's my mic? I mean, the cap is solid. The bottle is, to me, pretty. Love the gold on the side. It just looks like a fragrance that's going to smell expensive. Great little atomizer. Now the scent. You would think from a soccer player or a celebrity that it would be a sporty type of scent. Complete opposite. This is very, in my opinion, dressy. Very, very dressy. I mean, but it's not so dressy that you couldn't rock it with a hoodie or just a pullover jacket or just a t-shirt and jeans. Very versatile, but it has this scent to it, almost like it wants to go violet leaf, or maybe that's rhubarb, similar to what is that, Mercedes-Benz cologne? No, Mercedes-Benz Man. And the clear bottle, not the blue one, not the one that smells like lemonade, not that one. I managed to find my little thingy the other day. I'm about to sneeze. Y'all excuse me. Gotta clear the nostrils. But nonetheless, this is one. Again, everything about this fragrance, and I got it for like $10. No, it was less than 10. It was like $8 or $9. And it was a gift set, came with a shower gel, but beautiful, beautiful little scent. Now, it's not the most natural smelling, and it's not the most well-made fragrance. It's a celebrity scent. But for the price of this fragrance, which I'm pretty sure you can get it for around the $20 to $25 mark online, I just can't complain about it. Legacy is a good name for it. Beautiful bottle, will look good in your collection, and it just smells good. It's one I encourage you to get. It's one I think will go well in all 4 seasons: winter, summer, spring, or fall, day or night. It's just an easy to wear, easy reach for type of scent. Is it the reinvention of the wheel? No, it's not. I mean, no. It's scented water with a little bit of alcohol, but it does smell good. I'm telling you, if you saw a person in a suit and tie wearing this fragrance, you would think, or you smelled the person in a suit and tie wearing this fragrance, you would think they spent a lot of money. You would. I'm gonna show you the last little touch, and see that on the cap? To me, that's just classic. Love this fragrance. Love it, love it, love it. This one I need to get on my skin more. It seems like I've heard my boy Manny from Manuel's House of Aroma talk about that fragrance. Y'all check Manny's channel out if you haven't already. It's good. It's really, really good. I love Manny. I talk to Manny quite a bit too. This next one is one, if it wasn't for the lovely jewels, I wouldn't know nothing about. And it is from Pepe Jeans, and it is Celebrate. And this, since I've had this fragrance about mid-year, well, about September, well, yeah, that's after mid-year. Let's just say September. It has made several of my cheapy videos. Why? Because it is stellar. I have not seen this in the rack stores, but this is one of those fragrances that just makes me shake my head. It's so good, and just go, why? If you can make a fragrance that smells this good and put it in a bottle that looks this good, and make a fragrance that has this much richness, this much depth, this much savoir-faire, smell different from really anything out there, because you're talking about a citrusy, gourmand type of scent, and charge about $20 to $25 for it. Why are we clamoring to get high-priced niche fragrances? Now, again, your boy is not a niche snob, but I'm not a niche hater either. I like certain things out of my niche fragrances. And I'm not saying that this smells niche, but what I am saying is, if you want to smell good, if you want to smell delectable and edible, slightly blue, fresh, citrusy, with a kiss of gourmand, what are you waiting on? Pause this video, go online, order Pepe Jeans, celebrate, come back, finish the video, and when you get this in, tell me how good it is. I'm just saying, this is a rock star of a fragrance at a garage band price. I mean, that's the best way to describe it. Rockstar fragrance performance, garage band price. That's what you got right here. I mean, I love it. I love it, and I've worn it several times. I think you could get away with this one in the spring, fall, definitely winter. To me, it's a cozy hoodie type of joint right here. I like this. I like this a lot. And I'll tell you what I like the most about it. As a frag head, there's nothing better than hearing somebody go, and then they finally, somebody's wearing cologne. What is that? And then you tell them it's Pepe Jeans, celebrate, and they look at you like you're crazy because they only know mainstream. You know what I'm saying? They only know high-end designer or what they can get at the mall. You know, so then when you tell them something like this, they're like, huh? And I love it when I have the bottle with me so I can just hand it to them like, here you go. Go ahead and get you one little spray. That's it. I'm stingy. One little spray is all you get. You have to get your own Pepe. Pepe Jeans, celebrate. That is one that you just can't express enough to you how good that smells. This next one, I mean, there it is, Real Madrid. For the $12 or $13, $14 at most that you pay for this fragrance, it's surprisingly good. Take Spice Bomb, Lamal, and mash them together, smooth them out, and that's what you have here. And I know you're probably thinking that's gonna be loud and obnoxious. Nah, not really. It's smooth, it's spicy, it's sweet, it's clean, it's masculine, it's Real Madrid. And to me, that's a nice looking bottle, great presentation. And this is one you can pick up in the rag store for, again, I used to see them at Ross all the time for 14, 15 bucks. Again, I haven't seen them as much since this whole COVID situation. It was Real Madrid in BC, I think BC Barcelona. That one smells good too. It's way more of a freshy, something that you would expect to smell from a fragrance from a soccer team. Still, good bottle design, good solid cap on that one too. But I don't think it smells as good as this one. This one to me it does not smell like an inexpensive fragrance. And the reason I love these inexpensive fragrances, they make great gifts. You got a youngster that you're trying to get into fragrances. Fragrances like this they just do what they're supposed to do. They honestly do. They smell really good, and I like them. They perform well, and I've never had anybody say to me, is that a $14 fragrance that you're wearing? Because it smells like a $14 fragrance. Not in the 30 some odd years that I've been rocking with colognes have I ever had anybody say that to me. So keep that in mind when you're wondering if I should pay X amount of dollars for this or X amount of dollars for that. Price doesn't always make it better. Just saying. And sometimes just because it's inexpensive doesn't mean it's going to smell like it or perform like it. One more time. Real Madrid. And I've got one more on this list, and this is another one that has made several of my list as I got this from my birthday. And when I pulled up on my people out in Texas, I had this with me, and I could not wait for them to smell it because it left that kind of impression on me. And it is from the house of Trussardi, and it is Reflesso, as I've even been practicing on the name. This, again, is very similar to YSL's La Nuit de l'Homme, but just like this makes me look at my YSLs and go, do I need to get rid of them now? So does this. And this smells like a better, more potent slightly spicier version of Lamb with Alone. That's what this is. This is just a spicier, and I mean, goodness, y'all. Listen to me now, believe me later on. And it may be the most expensive fragrance on this list, and it's under $30, under around 30 bucks. I mean, I could see me right now with one of them Bill Cosby sweaters on, just getting my chill on. This right here, I mean, performs good, it smells good. There's not enough nice things I can say about this fragrance. It's just not. I mean, it's just one you need to get your nose on. Get your nose on it, get your hands on it. Just trust your boy. If you haven't ordered this already, I do not know what you're waiting on. You definitely need this in your repertoire before Valentine's Day, because I'm telling you, it's that good. It's really that good. I'm telling you, when the boys smelled it, and mind you, we went on an adventure that day, and when they smelled it, they were still like, man, that smells good. I'm telling you, listen to me now, believe me later on. Great smelling fragrance right here from the house of Trussardi, Riflesso. That is a good little $20 to $25 fragrance that you need in your repertoire, in your rotation. This time of the year, guys, Rockstar. Like I said earlier, Rockstar fragrance, Rockstar performance, garage band budget. Anyway, I'm fixing to get off here, and I'm tempted to hit the road again. And go see what I can find. But I'm trying to think of which direction I want to go. You know, do I want to go further west? Do I want to go further east? Because there's some directions east I haven't been. Well, I haven't been in a while. I want to get that in today, because you're talking about a 2-hour drive one way. I don't know. I just have to stay tuned. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing. But anyway, I know I got to get off here so I can get this thumbnail, so I can edit this video, upload this video, and get it out so you guys can see it, man. But I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, staying safe and enjoying yourself and staying warm. It was cool this weekend. It was cold. But anyway, y'all know the drill, you know the routine. Thank you for always returning to the scene of the crime. It means a lot. Again, I'm still working out the details on my giveaway. I haven't forgot about it. I'll let you know what I'm going to do when I come up with what I'm going to do. But anyway, thank you for returning to the scene of the crime. Always be active in my comments. That's what they're there for. And I love you all, and God bless you all. Till next time, guys. Peace.